Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are sharing with you the top 6 ways that models can make money online. All right, guys, I am Allie and this is Rob, and we are with NGM Modeling. So let's jump right in. What is the first one, Rob?
Okay, the first one is going to be with branded merchandise. So this would fall into the category of you designing a t-shirt and selling it to the public on your own website.
Okay.
Sounds complicated, but it's actually really, really easy.
Okay.
And the benefit to this, to you as the model, is that if you're sending traffic to all these other shops that you're giving out codes for, you're keeping a very small percentage of that sale. If you have your own branded website, you're keeping 100% of the profits.
Gotcha.
So the way that you do this is through several companies like Printful or Teespring.
Okay.
They have platforms where you can go on their website, upload a picture, and pick which products you want, and it will automatically create the products for you. Then you put those products on your website, and if someone orders them, they do everything for you. So they print the shirt, they take the payment, and they send the shirt to the customer, and then at the end of the month, they send you all your profits. So that's
pretty simple. So how would you go about like setting up a website for something like that, though? That sounds kind of complicated.
Okay, so there's 2 ways that you can do this also. 2 companies that we recommend. The first one is Wix.
Okay.
Wix.com. You can do that, and if you're only going to be doing t-shirts, that's a good option to go with, because it's a little bit easier, but it's a little bit of a less robust platform. If you want to grow later on into some of the other things we're going to mention later in the video, then I would go with Shopify, because it's a little more work up front. Not really bad at all though, but you're going to be able to add more options to it in the future. Okay,
and we'll include the link for the Wix down below for you, so it'll be easy for you to get to.
Exactly. So talking about the products you can sell, and we've had some of the products, you can talk a little bit about the quality, but you can sell t-shirts, you can sell pants, you can sell leggings, hats, swimsuits. You can start just about any type of clothing business you want. Put your own design on there, and they will print them for you and send them to your customers. And that's a great way to do it.
Yeah, and I found when we were doing that I was really surprised with the quality of the products that they had to offer, because a lot of companies, just have really cheap material on their t-shirts. They're just a real basic type, boxy, very cardboard feeling type product. These are really great products, very soft, and there's lots of different options, which is what I really liked for doing like a female cut type shirt. They also offer crop tops and tank tops, so there's lots of really good options as far as the clothing is concerned. So I did like that a lot.
You can also do embroidery, or you can do screen printing on hats, shirts, whatever you want to do. Another great thing about this type of service is that it is what's called white label. So what white label means is that they are taking their name out of the equation. So when a customer goes to your website, they're going to go to, say, ngmmodeling.com, and they're going to feel like they're always on your website, even though they're on the Printful website. Printful will take their name. They don't try to advertise on your stuff. In other words, it's just going to be
which is nice.
They're working for you, which makes it very professional for you. And that is how people pull off having their own brands, having their own stores with very little money. So the type of cost you're looking at here is there's no cost to get into the Printful or Teespring. You just have to make your own designs. To start on Wix or on Shopify, you're looking at between $20 to $40 a month, depending on the type of plan that you pick with them. So
that's a pretty minimal investment. That's really not a ton.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so way number 2 that you're going to make money as a model is as an affiliate link influencer. And there's several different companies you can do this through. What that is basically is you take a product and you're going to showcase it. And if someone clicks on your link and buys the product, you get a percentage of that sale.
Okay.
So it is not your store, but you're sending people to other people's stores, and when they make a sale, you get the money. So there's two main places that you would want to do this. The first one is Amazon, which is obviously the biggest retailer in the world. And there's two programs that they have depending on how big of an influencer you are.
Okay.
The first one is going to be for everyone, and that is called Amazon Associates. And that's the one we started with, right?
Okay. Yep, when we first started.
And so that one, if you're just small, like you don't have a ton of people, it's easier to get into Amazon Associates. The downside to that is you do need a website to get into Amazon Associates. So you have to have a website. If you don't have one, you can use the previous website we mentioned, which was Wix, to make your website, and that will help you get approved into Amazon Associates. The second program that Amazon has is the Amazon Influencer Program. Now, this is an amazing program for all of you models because you all are influencers. And on this one, you don't need to have a website. We're going to show you here on the screen the sign-up page. It's going to say you need to prove your influencer status by linking either your YouTube channel, your Instagram, or your Twitter. So you're going to need to have a decent sized following on one of those platforms. I know that people have gotten denied from this program for not having a big enough following.
Gotcha.
If you gotta go look at our accounts, we did get approved. So if you are the size of, at that time we had about 10,000 followers on Instagram and about 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. So you can pick whichever account you have is the best and subscribe with or apply with that. And if you're accepted into this Amazon Influencer Program, they will give you this really cool storefront and website. So ours is amazon.com/shop/NGM modeling. So anyone that goes to that and buys and clicks a link and buys anything on Amazon, we get a percentage of that purchase, even if it's not the stuff that we are talking about.
Right, even if it's not the exact same product.
Right, so if they go and look at some of the modeling clothes that we are recommending, and then they end up buying some type of food or something, we still get a commission on the food. So that is really...
That's great.
And so then that's the other program. The next website you can sign up as an influencer is called Shareasale.
So Shareasale has lots of it's basically a landing place for a little bit smaller companies, right? And then they all share this kind of influencing platform. So they're all a part of Shareasale. So three of the most prominent ones that most of us will recognize are Romway and Shein and Dressily, right?
Correct. Yeah, they're all on Shareasale. So they aren't big enough to have their own influencer program like Amazon is, so they all combine here. The good news is you only need one login for Shareasale, and you can sign up for all three of them. And the same type of thing applies for Shareasale. So with Romway, you're going to get 5% of anything someone buys. Shein, the same 5%, and Dressily, you're going to get 16%.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So a way that you could realistically do this is if you have clothes from any of these retailers, which you probably do or know someone that does, all you need to do is put a picture on your Instagram story and then do a swipe up with the link to the clothing with your code already embedded in it. And if anybody swipes up on that story and buys the dress you're showcasing, you get between 5 and 16% of that sale on anything they purchase on the website.
Yeah, that's incredible.
So that is sent to you at the end of the month. They just pool everything and send it to you.
Very cool. So that's the second way, basically. So now let's move on to the third way that you can make money online as model.
So this is Dropshipping Store, which is really cool. And this is going to sound a little complicated, but again, it's very easy.
It's not,
It's the same concept as the t-shirt sales, you're going to sign up through a company platform called Shopify to do this. And what you do is they have stores where you can pick and choose items to put on your store, and the same thing applies. They're going to go to your website. They're going to feel like it's your website. Mm-hmm. They're going to be buying things off of this other store that you've put on your website, and you are going to keep all the profits. So in other words, they will tell you, you can sell these shoes. Your cost is going to be $20, and if you sell the shoes at $50, you will keep the $30 minus their transaction fees. So you amazing. Don't ever have to stock any merchandise. You don't have to pay for any merchandise. They just take their money out of your profit and send you your profit at the end of the month.
Yeah, and there's very little initial investment in one like this. And I think what's important when you're doing drop shipping is to not kind of be a one-stop shop of a lot of different things. Mm-hmm. It's better, because you're a model, to specialize in that niche. So doing things like clothing, or doing like makeup or shoes or purses, things like that have something to do with modeling, that you realistically are going to actually be using these products and say, hey, go check this out at my store. That way you'll be able to advertise it and to market and promote your products that you have on your website. That's going to make it a lot easier.
Exactly. So this is also another white label. The company you'll be using once you get into Shopify is called Oberlo, and they have millions of products. They're kind of like a Amazon for drop shipping.
Yeah.
So you can pick and choose whatever you want for your store, and you sell them in your store and just keep the profits, which is, again,
that's amazing.
There's no charge to get in with Oberlo. You're only going to be paying for your Shopify
the fees, transaction fees involved in
there's a membership fee each month for Shopify, and then for your website, for your domain.
So there's really not a lot of investment in that.
No. So the fourth way that you can make money online is through a YouTube channel. Yes. And this is really a very underrated way. It's not going to be, something that people really realize how much money you can make with a YouTube channel. But they have several avenues that you can make money on through YouTube. The first is ad revenue and super chat. And these become available to you after a certain number of subscribers subscribe to your channel. So the first level is 1,000.
Okay.
And at that point, you're going to be able to put ads on your videos, and you, of course, just keep
you get a percentage.
Yeah, you get a percentage
of the fee.
So the main breakdown that most people say is the average is that they generally make about $1,000 for every million views that they get. And so those views can add up quickly over time, but that's not the only way you're going to be making money. So, and for a lot of people, that's the smallest portion of their money. So if you're a model and you're successfully chatting with people or doing live streams, you're going to be able to make money through Super Chat.
Yeah, what I like about Super Chat that's kind of cool, like you said, is on the Super Chat, you are doing your live streams and people are commenting on the side. And so what they can do is they can pay for their comment to be higher up so that more people see it and it doesn't get moved, because the comments are moving so quickly off the screen. But if they pay in the Super Chat, their comments will stay at the top, and if someone outbids them, then their comment goes on top. So it's kind of a cool way for you to be able to make money, is people trying to get those comments on the live chats that you're doing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Then the next level, when you get to 10,000 subscribers, you will get a merchandise shelf. And so the merchandise shelf is just selling those t-shirts that you've already designed on Teespring and on Printful and such like that. You're going to be able to put those from Teespring on your channel. So you don't even have to send them to your website. They're going to be able to buy your t-shirts, your merchandise
right from there,
right from your YouTube video, which is amazing.
I love that.
And then at 30,000 subscribers, you can sell memberships.
Okay.
So a membership is they're going to pay you so much per month or so much per year, and they're going to get access to content that you don't give out to the general public.
Gotcha. So a little bit kind of like Patreon, is it?
It is similar to Patreon.
Kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that is another thing you could do. You could have a Patreon before that level if you're not, if you aren't up to the 30,000 yet.
Yeah. Great. All right. So YouTube channel, that actually has a ton of different ways to make money on there. What is number 5 on the list?
Number 5 is sponsored posts, and this is probably the one that most people know about and are already doing, which is basically you get a boutique or a dress shop or a clothing designer to pay you X amount of dollars to make a post about their clothes, and this happens pretty regularly.
Yes.
And so there's not too much to explain with that, but it is something you can do.
Yeah, and I mean there's a couple of pitfalls with that one in that, you're not getting as much out of it, and sometimes you're just getting clothing out of it and not really getting money out of it. So make sure that when you're working out your deal with the boutiques, you're getting more than just, hey, I got this new shirt, or hey, I got this new pants, or this workout outfit. Make sure you're getting more than just an outfit for what the time and effort that you're putting in.
Yeah, if you're putting in that much time and effort to post and you're just getting that, you'd be better off just running your own store.
Absolutely.
Because you're making all of the money. And then the last way to do this is through a blog post. And writing a blog and keeping people up to date on what's going on in your life. And the good thing about a blog, or also about a YouTube channel, is you can put links in there, and those links stay forever. And those links are to your affiliate marketing links or to your stores. If you go down and look in our description here, you'll see links that are our affiliate links. So if you click on those links, you are going to be going to the store, and we will get a percentage of that sale. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you have millions of people per year watching your videos or looking at your posts, it does add up very quickly. So that's one of the things to keep in mind as you're doing this business, that I would caution people: don't just be on Instagram and don't just be on TikTok, is because those are very short windowed posts or content. So when you make a post on Instagram or you make a post on TikTok, after 24 hours, nobody else is going to see that again. And so it's kind of like dead in the water. You have to constantly be making stuff. If you make a YouTube video, or you have a store, or you're posting in a blog, people are going to be searching and finding for that content for years to come. And that's the way to get consistent traffic without having to work every single day so hard, is be on a platform where your content is searchable for years to come. Yeah, I like that. So that is the best ways to make money online as a model. We will leave all kinds of information below for you in the description. If you have questions, give us a comment and we will try to answer it as best as possible. But we hope this has been helpful for you. And if it was, be sure to subscribe for more content on modeling. And go ahead and like the video, and we will see you on the next one.